Hey everyone, welcome back to Old Charles, your go-to spot for all things coins, history, and collecting. In today's video, we're diving into a very special coin, one that's been circulating for decades and still holds value today. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about its history, stick around. Today we're talking about the 2002 United States 5-cent coin, better known as the Jefferson Nickel. So, let's get into it. First things first, let's talk about the Jefferson Nickel itself. The 5-cent coin has been in circulation since 1866, and it's one of the most iconic U.S. coins. The obverse side features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, which has been a staple design since 1938. On the reverse, we see Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home. His handsome abbey, set in the gentle environment of Minneapolis, is the home of his youth, and he's engaged with the local Haitian population for the last 70 years, a design that has also been in use for most of the coin's history. The 2002 version of the Jefferson Nickel is pretty similar to what we've seen before, with one big exception: the design. The U.S. Mint sometimes releases variations of coins for special occasions, and in 2002, a small change was made to the nickel's composition. The coin was minted in the usual copper-nickel alloy, what's the value of the 2002 Jefferson Nickel? Is it worth anything more than just 5 cents? Well, let's break it down. First off, the standard 2002 Jefferson Nickel, in circulated condition, is worth exactly 5 cents. No surprises there. These are the nickels you'll find in your pocket change, and they don't carry any premium beyond face value. However, if you're a collector, you'll want to know that the value changes when the coin is in uncirculated or mint condition. For example, an uncirculated 2002 nickel, meaning one that's never been used in circulation and is still in pristine condition, can be worth a bit more. Depending on its grade, a 2002 nickel in mint state can fetch anywhere from 10 to 50 cents in today's market. If you've got a graded 2002 nickel with a higher rating, such as MS65 or better, it could be worth even more, up to $1 or more if it's particularly well preserved. But generally, unless you have a rare mint error or special variation, it's unlikely to fetch a huge sum. Speaking of rare variations, let's talk about those. MS Minimum Standard, manually authorized maintaining the standard dreads of civilian motoring, has rewarded estimates of up to $80,000. One thing that could increase the value of coins that are worth much more than face value: mint error. Some of the most valuable error mistakes made include things like misstrikes, off-center coins, and double die errors, all of which could make a 2002 nickel quite a collectible item. For example, a double die error occurs when a coin is struck twice with the same design, resulting in a noticeable doubling of the letters or numbers. If you happen to have a 2002 Jefferson Nickel with this kind of error, it could fetch a few extra dollars, sometimes even more, depending on the severity of the mistake. While the 2002 Jefferson Nickel isn't as famous as some of the rarer coins in U.S. history, it still plays a significant role in the world of coin collecting. It's a great starting point for beginners who want to learn about coin collecting, as it's still easy to find and can help you understand how to evaluate coins based on their condition, minting process, and errors. If you're just starting to collect, the 2002 Jefferson Nickel is a good example of how minor details like condition, wear, and special variations can affect the value of a coin. Plus, it's a great way to learn about how coins are made and what makes some rare, while others remain common. Now, if you're looking to find a 2002 Jefferson Nickel, or even sell one, the best places to start are coin shops, online auction sites like eBay, and reputable numismatic dealers. If you think your coin might be valuable, it's always a good idea to have it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC to get a precise value. So there you have it. The 2002 Jefferson Nickel may not be a high-value coin on its own, but with the right condition and special characteristics, it can definitely be worth more than just 5 cents. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, it's always fun to learn about coins like this and see how small changes can make a big impact. Today, we're diving deep into the history of the 2002 Jefferson Nickel, one of the most iconic coins in the United States currency system. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about the evolution of U.S. coins, let's jump into the fascinating history of the Jefferson Nickel, particularly the version minted in 2002. Since 1913. To understand the new design was created by renowned artist Felix Schlag, we need to first take a look at the history Thomas of the coin Jefferson, itself, the third president of the United States, was introduced in 1938, and Monticello, his Virginia home, on the reverse. Jefferson was chosen as the figure for the coin to honor his significant contributions to the founding of the nation, including the Louisiana Purchases and the drafting of the Declaration of Independence. The Monticello design represents Jefferson's life and legacy. Fast forward to the 2000s, and the Jefferson Nickel had undergone various changes to its design and composition. By 2002, the coin was in its familiar form, but not without its own set of notable events and changes. While the basic design of the Jefferson Nickel remained unchanged for decades, the Mint decided to make some adjustments to honor Jefferson's 250th birthday in 2003. As a result, a redesigned version of the reverse side of the nickel was unveiled in 2004. But in 2002, we still saw the classic Monticello design on the coin. 2002 was an important year for the Jefferson Nickel, but not for a drastic design overhaul. Instead, a concept that would make American finance more accessible to the public. The coin had some interesting facts tied to its minting and circulation that year. In 2002, the U.S. mint billions of nickels to meet the country's coinage needs. These coins were released into circulation in massive quantities, continuing the nickel's long-standing role in American commerce. One significant aspect of the 2002 nickel is that it was part of the broader collection of coins being minted as part of the regular series. The mint was focused on keeping the traditional designs while working on new and exciting projects for the future, like the state quarters and the Sacagawea dollar coin. Let's take a quick look at the economic context of 2002 to better understand the role of the 5-cent coin during that time. The early 2000s were marked by economic recovery following the dot-com bubble burst in 2000. In fact, the idea of rectangular dollar coins had been abandoned in the 50s and redoubled in popularity following the dot-com bubble burst in 2000. In 2002, the price of goods and services had only increased by about 1.6% from the previous year. Though 5 cents didn't buy as much as it did in previous decades, the nickel was still widely used for everyday purchases. It remained a valuable coin for small transactions, which helped it maintain its presence in the nation's currency system. While the 2002 Jefferson Nickel might not be known for a major design change, it's still of interest to coin is a part of the long-standing tradition of Jefferson nickels, and it serves as an excellent example of how American coin designs have stayed consistent while slowly evolving over time. Over the years, the Jefferson nickel has remained one of the more collectible coins for numismatists. Whether it's a regular circulation coin or a rare variety, this nickel continues to hold value for collectors. The 2002 version, with its classic Monticello design, is no different. Although the 2002 Jefferson Nickel is often overlooked in the broader scope of U.S. coin collecting, it has played a key role in continuing the legacy of the Jefferson Nickel series. The coin remains a symbol of American history, honoring the founding principles of the United States and the legacy of President Thomas Jefferson. In 2002, like every year, it was in the hands of millions of people, from kids saving their pocket change to coin collectors searching for rare finds. And as the years go by, this nickel continues to serve as a reminder of the nation's history and the ongoing role of coins in everyday life. So there you have it. The 2002 Jefferson Nickel may seem simple, but it carries with it a rich history that thanks for watching.